Number 5. He let it in. If you hear knocking late at night, whatever you do, don't open the door. Here's why. A man and his family received a few inherited items from some of his relatives in Mexico. After this, strange, inexplicable things began to happen around the house.
Like, just rang probably like 5 minutes.
But it wasn't until the father was woken up in the middle of the night by knocking at the front door that things would take a dark turn. One day, as he's doing the dishes, his dog becomes agitated at someone or something hiding in the basement.
Here's your son. Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. He's okay. Please, not today. Just, holy cow. Oh my God.
A dark figure can be seen forming as the door continues to open. Is the family being haunted by a dark force brought to them by the inherited items from Mexico? Let me know what you think. Number 4. Ghostly audience. He was working the night shift when this happens. A man named Billy works as a caretaker for a haunted theater, and ever since he began to hear things and see shadow figures wandering the theater, from then, he decided to record the occurrences. One Saturday night at 9 p.m. during his round, a breaker for one of the theater lights went out, and as Bailey goes to investigate, he would see something so horrific it left him frozen in fear.
Ghost light is on. No one in here. Hello? Okay.
As he hears a loud noise up in the balcony, what looks like 2 shadow figures are seen, watching him from above. After some time frozen in fear, Bailey just runs out of there. Number 3. It was watching them. They were working during the late hours of the night when they see this. A man named Fernando was working at a railway train station when he decides to record a video to send to his family. In the video, as he's walking by the side of the train, he doesn't notice, but what looks like a pale, shadowy figure can be seen, watching him. Fernando begins to walk faster towards the group, as if he's trying to keep calm after witnessing the figure. If the train wasn't operating at the time, just who or what was that? Number 2. The shadow figure. If your cat begins to stare at something you can't see, this could be why. A man named Samuel uploaded a disturbing video of his cats interacting with someone we can't see. Samuel explains that while him, his wife, and son were coming back home from a vacation, they noticed their 2 cats were acting unusually strange. He also noticed the surveillance camera was pointing towards the wall, so he decides to look over his home surveillance cameras to see what exactly is going on here. And as he does, he makes a horrifying discovery. In the video, the cat begins to stare at the hallway, and what looks like the shadow of a person is seen walking by. Whatever that thing is causes the table next to the bed to move, startling the cat, yet it doesn't want to get his eyes off of it. Shortly after, the door closes on its own and the camera is shoved towards the wall, as if it doesn't want to be watched. If no one was in the house with them that day, then just who or what was that? Number 1. Communicating with the dead. He was working the night shift when he sees this. A security guard was working the night shift at the Sanatorio Finochieta Hospital in Chile, Buenos Aires. While doing his paperwork, he sees the front door open, so he goes to greet the visitor. But as he begins interacting with this person through the security cameras, no one's there. The guard offers the visitor a wheelchair since he describes its appearance as very thin and frail. The person tells the guard they're going to the 9th floor to get the ID and belongings of someone who passed away the day before. The elevator doors open and this person was never seen again. When looking at the clipboard where the guard had written down the name of this person, it was discovered that the person he wrote was the name of an old lady who passed away the day before.